Clark Michigan wheel dozers. Clark Michigan was not the first manufacturer to offer a wheel-type dozer, that honour belonging to R.G. Letourneau, which came up with the original concept in the mid-1940s. Factory photo of a Michigan 183 equipped with a semi-U bulldozer. Taken in simpler times, no ROPS, the 183 was a very clean design. These machines all came with hood side doors that were usually misplaced quite quickly in service. This is a Cummins-powered example. On a beautiful summer's day in 1977, I captured this Michigan 182 at work on a housing subdivision just north of Paraparaumu, working for Goodman Earth Movers. It is a GM-powered machine and has a standard S-blade fitted along with a locally manufactured sunshade. A Michigan 181 wheel dozer gives assistance to another of the company's products, a rare, only just over 100 were ever manufactured, Model 110 open bowl motor scraper. This image was most likely taken at Clark Michigan's proving grounds in 1960. Working in less than ideal underfoot conditions, this Clark Michigan Model 282 wheel dozer seems to be having few problems despite the hostile terrain. The complete absence of any ROPS equipment places the date of this photo in the mid to late 1960s. An earlier model Clark Michigan 282 sits in a field awaiting its next call to duty. It is fitted with a standard S-blade, a factory cab noted for being notoriously cramped, and rear tyre chains for extra traction. When Clark Michigan introduced its articulated steering versions of the former rigid steer wheel dozers, it really came into its own. This is a Model 280A, physically much larger than its predecessor and equipped with all the mod cons as can be seen here. Truly an impressive piece of equipment. A Clark Michigan 380A articulated steer dozer with all the factory options, working in a coal reclamation plant. Michigan wheel dozers were very popular for this kind of work and outsold most other brands in this application. But the blade on this 380A is 20 feet wide and over 8 feet high. Taken at an unknown location in the USA, this Cummins-powered Clark Michigan 482 is in some particularly punishing material, most likely quarry or mine stripping. The absence of a cab, ROPS or any other visible safety equipment date the photo prior to 1969. Largest of Clark Michigan's wheel dozers was the Model 480. In this example, a Model 482 is working on the US interstate highway system in the early 1960s. The twin exhaust stacks identify this as a GM V12 diesel-powered example. Photos of Model 480 wheel dozers are rare, as not a great many were manufactured. My own two Michigan dozers, a 183 and a 382, both built from once commercially available diecasts. The 180 was a Siku model and has had several modifications to make it more accurate. The 380 was originally an odd 1/43rd scale Model 180 by Dinky Toys, but has been completely rebuilt. It didn't turn out too bad.